idea for this car was to buy it and put it back to as close to mint perfect stock as possible, and then we were going to do a giveaway with this car. The problem is I don't think we have the subscriber numbers to be able to pull something like this off, and we ended up with a lot more money in it than originally anticipated, but we wanted it to be nice. This is the after. Check this thing out and follow the journey of what we went through to make this car look this nice.
$43,799.
We found all kinds of wire damaged and hoses chewed, so we weren't getting power to the injectors. Then when we did get that fixed, the injectors were pretty much clogged up so they wouldn't flow.
Ooh, we got one. Man, that one is dripping.
Now we know the injectors are flowing, injectors are back in, we'll verify we got fuel pressure. Yep. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, stop cranking. It's just rich right now because we dumped a bunch of fuel in one cylinder. There it is. Quite a few hours. A lot of hours. But the engine runs, which we wanted to make sure everything was good. The fuel is old, but for the most part, we fixed a whole bunch of rodent wiring. Fixed a few of the little things, the injectors were stuck. We still got to put this back together, but all that wiring was chewed. This wiring was chewed, this wiring was chewed. The hydraulic system for the clutch chewed. We haven't done that yet, but now we know it runs. We can take this thing apart. Let me just text George. Actually, send a video to George because he left. And I wanted to let him know it runs.
He left?
Yeah, he left. It runs. This is hard going, isn't it?
Yes.
Just little by little. Taking the turbo kit off, getting it back to stock. And of course, while we're doing that, we're gonna put in a new clutch. We're doing a factory OEM clutch in this, a brand new one. That way we know the clutch is right and the potential buyer knows it's right. If only we had a headband light that you could wear.
I know, where is it? There we go, you got it.
Yeah, the clips are in good shape. So you can see the gap around that. Once you get that foam out, that's what that isolator does, stops the noise. We sell the master rebuild kit in the store, and we sell and install a ton of them because they make such a difference. Super easy and very, very satisfying because it feels so much better after doing the shifter rebuild. And it's available in the store at LHTperformance.com. We'll replace these panels, a few of the things that we see, the brakes, the wheels, flywheel still looks brand new. Here we are, nice new Honda pressure plate, nice new Honda disc.
It's a little hard.
Yeah, it's not bad, but that one's nicer.
Yep.
Never like doing that. On our turbo kits, I don't like cutting the grill any more than I have to. This was cut completely. All the tabs on the back are completely cut. The AP1 bumper doesn't come with this. You're gonna need to order this. This is half of the grill. This is the part that is cut out in the other one, so it's not easy to be replaced. This whole section is cut out. Now, if you do a turbo kit, you can trim some of this OEM S2000 fuel pump from a 31,000 mile car. So we're gonna go ahead and take the aftermarket one out and put this one in. What do we got?
Speakers.
Speaker unboxing?
Yes.
That's if you're mounting them on the outside of a door, you put the cover on there.
The Titan was on an expedition to see the wreckage of the
Will we get
Titanic when
demonetized for
communication
that?
ceased Sunday.
Test CD.
Roll cage right here. So if you are going to use anything back here, you don't damage this. Ho ho ho, is it working?
I think so.
Yes. Go track number 2. Ah,
CD1.
that's money. You can't get your... If you don't get it hot enough, it breaks.
Ah.
I couldn't tell you how many hours I have in this, but it is an absolute pain. So this was another valve cover we had that was in better shape than the one that was on it. That's one of those things that makes a big difference. Same with the cover. This is a factory Honda top, and it's just dusty, but it is in good shape. There's no tears. We're gonna take the mirrors off so we can take the rest of the wrap off. A lot of the wrap is off. This goof off seems to work a little bit better than the other product that we tried earlier, Goo Off. The little sticky residue. You gotta heat it, remove the coat in here, and then use the goof off. Just be careful not to hit the painted surface. All right, there is 2 new holders if you want to rip that out of the bag. All right, so I've done a lot of steaming, a lot of scraping, and a lot of elbow grease on this, and the paint is lifted here. This, I'm thinking, either it had something splashed on it, because I've been very careful to keep the heat down. Didn't something else have it too? It was superior to drop it off. I did score some really mint AP1 wheels with mint tires, so very lucky there. Look how nice these wheels are. I believe they've been refinished because they're way, way nicer. 600 first, go nice and easy, and then drop down to 1000, get all the little pits out of it, and then same thing, go ahead and polish it. I took a peek in there to see how things were looking, and after talking to the owner and then the painter, they said, well, you're not really having a whole lot of original paint left. Basically the driver's door, the quarter, and then part of the passenger door, and said, this is the point, you may as well just repaint the whole thing. Car is such a nice car, why not have bright, white, fresh paint? Did order this seal, because if we're doing the top, we're gonna put this new seal on it. But that looks so clean. We've got our center white to go back in there. There is the part number. There is a few of these left. Nothing beats a factory soft top. So we let it sit in the sun and it takes out all the wrinkles. We actually own a steamer now, so if we ever have one that we don't have a sunny day, we can steam it. But typically you put them out in the sun and it tightens them right up. So last time I drove this, it had no exhaust on it. So I'm kind of doing, so the AP2 exhaust is pretty much the same. It just has slightly different hangers. So we put the AP2 hangers on this and of course changed the tips. So even though we had a brand new paint job by Superior Auto Body, really finishing it off is to do a paint correction, which is basically like a micro polish. And what a difference it makes. This car looks like new. It almost looks better than new because of the paint. So fresh, white with red interior. This is an original 2000 S2000, really, really nice combo. It runs and drives perfect. So as you see, this is why we couldn't really make this a giveaway car. It got way too expensive because we didn't want to leave anything untouched. We wanted to make this car as perfect as possible. So it's got so many brand new OEM parts and it really does look and drive like brand new. We're really excited about this car. If you like what you see, don't forget, hit the subscribe button. and that way you will be notified when we put up a new video. Like I always say on every video, don't forget, enjoy your cars.